concrete backflips, flip-flop, flip.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Greg, we have tomorrow off for a good reason. And I know you've got plans already set.
Well, Kevin, you'll find me at the polls. I imagine yourself as well. A civic duty to make our voices heard on Election Day, and a right not to be taken lightly.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Bam Adebayo is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Kessler in at the center. The shot by Ivy, no good. Here's Chicago. And there's Booker on the assist from Giddey.
Just bouncing off of contact, Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, they laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Thank you, David. Harris finds Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Over Giddey. Drops it in from 11 feet.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Now here's Giddey. Adebayo with a screen on Cunningham. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Harris. And it's sent back by Kessler. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Los Angeles. Cunningham outside. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
He hits one and misses one each at the line. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 7-point differential. And Duren slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Master Williams. Kessler setting the pick for Adebayo. Here's Kessler. Oh, that's blocked. And he's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Adebayo. Thompson with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Back to Cunningham. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Bulls leading by 4. Booker the pass to Adebayo. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Here's Ivy into the lane. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this is what you want Ivy doing. Attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Giddey against Cunningham. Adebayo down low. They really needed more from him in that loss to the Lakers.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
The Pistons have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Adebayo against Harris. Here's Ivy. Rebound by the Bulls. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Harris. And a change for the Bulls. Simmons is checked in. Here's Duren. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Chicago leading. On the wing, Booker. Ivy defending. Kessler a screen on Ivy. Here's Booker. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Cunningham against Giddey. From 8. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
Smith checked in for the Bulls. Here's Giddey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Giddey the pass to Booker. Smith sets the pick for Booker. Rebound by the Pistons.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ivy. Simmons pulls it in. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Back to Ivy. Duren with a screen on Booker. Ivy, no one around him. And Detroit again with the bucket. Giddey with it. Outside for Simmons. Booker outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So for the Pistons, Chris Boucher's checked in for Duren. Tobias Harris comes in for Asar Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Here's Sasser. Giddey defending. Pass to Ivy. 14 feet away. Gets hauled in by the Bulls.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside, Simmons. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Sasser. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Simmons. Pulls up, high post. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Sasser gets the bucket. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Simmons. To the middle, here's Papadopoulos. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Ivy. Shoots over Dosunmu. The shot by Ivy, no good. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ivy, bucket is good. Ivy's got 6.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Giddey the pass to Smith. Boucher with the rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Harris. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
We've got Chris Boucher, Marcus Sasser is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Harris. And it's Holland in at the 3 slot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Pass to Boucher. Out to Hardaway. Back to Boucher. Outside Hardaway. Drills it from outside. He has 6.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
Simmons passes to Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And Adebayo drops them both.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. Pass. It is good, the assist from Harris. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Here's Henry. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Sasser. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sasser's got his second bucket of the night. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And it's Harris with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Now Sasser, 5 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Harris up top. He's guarded by Williams. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes to Dosunmu. Adebayo the screen. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. Game on the deep ball.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Screen by Smith. Here's Henry. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Sasser. Here he goes. And they pick up 2. Sasser's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Dosunmu. Williams with the ball. A steal. Sasser with it. He has 7. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch. Love to see him inside passing like this as
by Sasser. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. And here is Henry over Sasser. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight, and he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a 3-man. But in a lot of ways, he's become the prototype modern power forward. Able to hold his own inside, but also space the floor from 3.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Henry passes to Adebayo. The kick out to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duren, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's Cunningham in for Harris.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Booker the pass to Adebayo. An even 3-on-3 break. Hardaway against Simmons. Back to Sasser. Hardaway is screen on Booker. Outside Hardaway. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Simmons. Pass to Adebayo. Hits the 3-point bomb. Adebayo's got 13 points.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Outside Hardaway. And there's another one for the Pistons.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Giddey finds Booker. Back to Giddey. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Giddey. Adebayo with a screen for Giddey. Oh, good with the triple. Pistons leading by 9. Cunningham inside. Working on Booker. Good D by Booker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A loaded 6'10" Ben Simmons moves around like a guard, and let's just say this. I'm happy I don't have to guard him.
For the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Holland. Asar Thompson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Ivy subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Smith checked in for Chicago. Thompson with it, outguarded by Simmons. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Chicago. Bam Adebayo comes in for Ben Simmons. Thompson looking for an opening. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Ivy against Booker. Pass to Kessler. Shoots over Duren. And here's Adebayo outside. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. And Thompson kicks to Harris. Off target from 3-point range.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Here's Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Bamba is checked in for Adebayo.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Kessler, screen on Ivy. Here's Booker. It's blocked, and they recover it. Bamba inside, guarded by Harris.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. Here's Cunningham. He's got 11. And 1:01 left here in the second.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Absolutely locks down on the defensive end. Thompson creating offense now with that defense.
Bamba setting the pick for Giddey. Over to the wing. Shoots. And the Bulls with another miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ivy with the bucket.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Booker looking around. Rebound by the Pistons.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
To halt the run. Giddey, no good. Gets it off. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Pistons ahead. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please, direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fans.
Thanks for...
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You look at Detroit. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to sit...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Adebayo is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Williams. And it's Giddey in at the one.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
Pistons leading by 10. And coming in as a four-spacing two-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
Booker against Ivy. Adebayo kicks to Booker. Puts up a three. Devin Booker, three, right down the hatch.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
To the inside. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Kessler setting the pick for Booker. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Ivy. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Here's Giddey. And the layup is good. Giddey's got 8 points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Cunningham. Plays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And here's Booker from the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Bulls trail by 14. And Giddey gets it to go. 10 points here for Josh Giddey.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Duren with the screen on Giddey. Cunningham passes to Duren. Pistons passing it around. Harris's shot is off. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, D.A., that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
Hey, look, Harris is a tough player. A little defense, that's not going to scare him off of going inside.
Giddey kicks to Booker. A 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Booker in the corner. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. It led by as many as 14 points. Lobbed up there for Thompson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Williams can't get it to go. Thompson with it. Williams picks him up to the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. Down low. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Pistons leading by 11. And Duren slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Booker, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Fires for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by Harris. Here's Ivey. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Keeping those hands active. Harris creating the turnover, leading to the bucket.
Ivey against Booker. Kessler passes to Booker. From deep. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 11 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Thompson and stolen by Williams. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. A different look here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. And a change for the Bulls. Simmons checked in for Williams. Pass to Sasser. Takes the three. Chicago grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pistons leading by 10. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And Detroit has possession. Hardaway finds Ivey. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Durham.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
And the Pistons making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Ivey up top, defended by Booker. Nailed from three-point land. Ivey's got 16.
You know Ivey loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Sasser. Giddey defending. Now Sasser. He's got 7. Can't hit from 12.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pass to Holland. Nails it from the high post. And the Pistons lead by 11. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Giddey kicks to Booker. Adebayo with the screen on Ivey. In the corner, it's Kessler. 6 to shoot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Kessler setting the pick for Booker. Oh, good on the triple. Detroit leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Boucher. And it's sent back by Kessler. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Simmons. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Simmons got 5 points so far.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for Detroit. 1:09 left in the third. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And too much time in the lane. They get... Called for the 3-second violation. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Bogdanovich. And a change for the Bulls. Ahmed Bamba. He's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Here's Dosunmu. It's deflected. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And they get it back. Smith the pass to Henry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fontecchio, guarded by Simmons. Back to Fontecchio. Pass to Sasser. Misses the layup. Now here's Dosunmu. Boucher defending. Offensive rebound. Smith. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Hardaway from outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Holland. Hardaway is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Walsh in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
Josh Giddey, 3rd personal foul. First team.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's Giddey. Pass to Simmons. In the corner, Henry with it. Back to Simmons. Over Hardaway. Here's Henry. And it's off from 3-point range. Pistons leading by 8. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Giddey defending. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, Dinwiddie has a great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Bulls trail by 8. Henry passes to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Big-time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hardaway against Simmons. Boucher with a screen on Simmons. Hardaway for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Hollins kicks to Boucher. Stewart a screen. Sassy misses the 3. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And that one's good, Henry.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
The Pistons leading. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And the Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Hardaway a screen on Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holland. That one's off. Still out of sync. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Henry misses. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Hollins kicks to Boucher. Trains the three-pointer. Boucher's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Giddey, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Cunningham is checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Bulls. Kessler's checked in. Pistons leading by 5. Sasser with it. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul, 13 foul. At the line for your Pistons.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Bulls trail by 6. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Giddey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Chris Boucher. Asar Thompson comes in for Holland. And Ivy subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Pass to Adebayo. Puts the move on. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit leading by 4. Ivy passes to Duren. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Kessler. Adebayo down low. Ivy defending. And again, no good by Chicago.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Bulls trail by 6. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just a big-time finish by Harris. One more coming at the line.
First personal foul, 15 foul. At the line.
Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Adebayo the screen. Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 7 rebounds in the game. And then Ivy with the jam.
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivy. Wow.
Simmons passes to Kessler. It's blocked. Simmons against Thompson. Press inside the line. That shot off. Great D that time from Adebayo. On the wing, Booker. Ivy defending. Booker against Ivy. Booker, no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And here's Cunningham. Chicago grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Booker outside. It's stolen by Cunningham. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. And stolen by Booker. Now Henry. And that time, also a missed shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
Third personal foul.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. Bulls trail by 13. On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Cunningham. It's tipped. Giddey against Cunningham. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 22 points.
And this is why many are excited.
Oh, tough stuff. Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented that in mind.
Booker against Ivy. He trains.
That's not going to get it.
Pass to Harris. There's the lob to Duren. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through it.
Bulls trail by 15. Here's Adebayo. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Kessler passes to Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. He tries again, and the layup is up and in.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Pistons leading by 13. Cunningham finds Thompson. To the right side. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Thompson, a screen on Booker. Ivy on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Bulls trail by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pistons.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Cade Cunningham.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Chicago. Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Booker, no good.
and he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He doesn't get the second one. Shoots the 3. Holland with the rebound. Cunningham with it. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid.
Walking sacks, filled for pick it up.